Sinks the three-pointer.
Get a defender out there. You cannot leave Jones alone in the corner. Come on.
Back to Fox. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
The 3 from Hill. Bosch inside. Defended by Wembanyama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's the Spurs ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time. .115 left in the fourth. Fox against Maxey. Fox, no good. Now Maxey. Outside Bosch. On the wing, Jones. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Here's Fox. And the layup is good.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Maxey against Fox. Jones with the screen on Fox. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. And here is Vassell. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you got to love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Maxey finds Bosch. Jones for 3. It doesn't go for him. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K. evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Maxey. Herbert Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Iguodaro in at the center position. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's Thompson, and it's in there.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Maxey with it, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Edgecombe. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
On the basket by Jones.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
And here's Maxey. It's Jones on the way. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the shot goes in.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Here's Edgecombe. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet passes to Durant. Şengün with the screen for Durant. And it's Houston with another.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Now here's Adebayo. Edgecombe, no good. Van Vliet against Jones. It's Durant on the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Adebayo with the screen on Van Vliet. Maxey. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Incredible the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Here's Edgecombe, covered by Smith. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Here's Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's KD. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 8 points.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 8. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari.
There, Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 8, and he goes big with the Smith.
Yeah, but that was a fail on defense. You got to stop the ball handler first in that pick and roll.
Back to Katie. And he drops him the layup off the glass. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Directing the offense, Fred VanVleet, the quintessential floor general.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Schengen. VanVleet against Maxey. Durant inside. The shot, no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Michigan State up by 4. And back with the start of the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Rodman. Trae Young is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Bird. Rodman dishes to Young. Here he goes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
In the corner, it's Bird. No good from outside. Houston trails by 4. Lost to Holiday. And here is Tate. To the wing right side. Eason finds Holiday. Capella sets a screen for Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Durant's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred Van And lead in for Aaron Holiday. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Bird. Hill against KD. Outside Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside, KD. And it's off from three-point range. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to McCollum. Puts up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Van Vliet against Young. Another miss by Houston. McCollum outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young outside, takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. On the wing, Thompson. He is guarded by McCollum. Thompson passes to Capella. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Thompson against McCollum. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Young with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Jabari Smith in for Tari Eason. So it's the Rockets now. 11-point game. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good from Bird. Houston trails by 9. Van Vliet wide open. C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Van Vliet against Young. Van Vliet left side. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's Hill on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. And here's Bird for 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Durant the pass to Thompson. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
For 3, Bird lets it fly.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Thompson for the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Michigan State, they lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by VJ Edgecombe.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Thompson kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet.
That's great anticipation by Van. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Young from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Maxi's got 5 now.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
And so Houston again turning it over. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Hill. Another miss by Houston. Now Maxey. He's got 5. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Adebayo. And Hill has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over KD. Hill, no good. And here's Houston, trailing by 19. Van Vliet outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Cans it from downtown.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Tari Eason's checked in for Durant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5 to the middle. It's rebounded by Şengün. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Eason gets a wide open look. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Pass to Edgecombe. Adebayo with the screen on Thompson. Here's Edgecombe. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Edgecombe's got 15 points.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün with a wide open look. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Maxey passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Edgecombe. Got it. Good job in the low post. 17 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Smith wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And here's Maxey. Pass to Adebayo. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Michigan State Spartans. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Hill, and it's Bird, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Durant. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Bird from the arc. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. The 3 ball. The Rockets pull it in. Here's KD. Lays it up and banks it in.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Durant's gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. Here's Edgecombe. Clock at 6. Pass to Bird. Connects from 3-point range. Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Jari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
McCollum against VanVleet. Here's Edgecombe. No good on the 3. And so here is Houston. VanVleet outside. Şengün passes to VanVleet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Hill, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The 3 from KD. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Edgecombe. Over to the left wing. Adebayo trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
VanVleet against McCollum. Wagner as screen on VanVleet. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Smith outside. VanVleet against McCollum. VanVleet kicks to Durant. Screen by Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off. The Rockets with another miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo the screen. Down low. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach and Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Adebayo. Edgecombe is out there with Maxey. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Iguodala in at the 5. And for the Blue Devils, they've got J.J. Redick. Boozer is out there with Hill. Then there's Irving. And it's Williamson in at the center, locking down the middle. The kick out to Adebayo. Hits the jumper in space.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Redick. To the paint. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder, but he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The shot's good from Irving.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
It's good from long range.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Redick passes to Irving. Fires the 3. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Irving.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Inside. Boozer with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A different look now for the Blue Devils. Flag is checked in for Hill. And Foster subbed in for J.J. Redick. Pass to Thomas. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a nice kid. Great feel for where to move with it.
Outside Boozer. Back to Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And how about the athleticism of Kyrie playing above the rim?
Now here's Thomas. With some art. And that one good. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
No good from Irving.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now a timeout called by the Blue Devils. A different look here for Duke. Bagley, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Hill comes in for Boozer, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Irving. And the wide open shot from Redick hits the three-point pile. He has 6.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
Adebayo the screen. Young with the ball. Now defended by Flag. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Foster passes to Redick. Bagley sets a screen for Redick. A three-pointer, no good. Thomas against Hill. Young in the corner. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got his second basket.
Well, you got to get out on Young when he's roaming around the perimeter, especially from these corner spots.
Outside, Bagley. From the arc. Another three for two.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Good on the triple.
I think that's one of the best ways Foster can raise his profile. Keep burying the three ball.
Redick against Young. And Jones has it in the corner. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Jones has got 11.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Pass to Hill. Excellent D that time from Jones. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Thomas with the three. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Hill with it. Bagley with a screen on Jones. Hill has the open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That'll do it for the first half. The Michigan State Spartans, they're up by 10. And we'll be back right after this. You gotta like what Herbert Jones has done in this game.
And he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Williamson out there with Boozer. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
Thomas is out there with Edgecombe. And it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. Here's Edgecombe. And for the Blue Devils, they've got Zion Williamson. Hill out there with Boozer. Then there's Irving. And it's Redick in a 2-guard. On the basket by Jones.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, but he shows the same toughness that his dad brought when he was playing.
Redick, a good look. Nice shot from the wing. Redick's got 8.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Out to the wing. Here's Edgecombe. Kicks it out to Jones. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 17.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Evans, he's checked in for Hill. outside, Reddick. And he's good on the three ball.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the three.
Now Maxey. Still yet to score. To the inside. Adebayo.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Outside Irving. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Maxey. And Rodman gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Reddick against McCollum. Wagner a screen on Reddick. Puts up a three. Can't get it. Jude trails by 14. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Maxey. Count it!
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
And here is Hill. McCollum outside. Clean from outside.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here is Hill. Now McCollum launches it, knocks down the three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Duke trails by 18. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
McCollum with the ball. Takes the three. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by McCollum.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Foster against Maxey. Tatum setting the pick for Evans. Into the lane. A huge two-handed slam. Now McCollum. Down it goes for three.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Off the glass. Foster against Maxey. It drops. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Maxey out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wildcats, we've got Aaron Gordon, Mike Bibby out there with Kerr. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Pete in a power forward.
Good-looking mid-range J from Kurt. Terrific at taking advantage of that area of the floor.
Maxey against Kerr. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass. Perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Here's Markkanen. Back to Kerr. And here is Markkanen. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the three on the other end.
There's a screen with the drop. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Another three for Arizona.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out play.
Here's Maxey. And Green now, top of the key. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Kerr, the pass to Gordon. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Bibby pass to Gordon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Listen, Gordon has such good body control. It really helps him play through contact.
Channing Fries checked in for Mike Bibby.
I just love the way that Koa Pete plays. He's like a throwback to power forwards of the past. Absolutely bruising when he gets going downhill and seems to enjoy contact. With his footwork, he is a factor on the low block.
Here are the Wildcats. Down low, Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
Over to the wing. From deep, Adebayo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Here's Kerr to the right side. Wildcats passing it around. Three-pointer, Markkanen, good on the triple. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Some quick hands there from Lowry into his motion fast.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Maxey. 8 points here for PJ Edgecombe. And Arizona decides to take their first time out here. Now Arizona with it. Pass to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Bibby. Arenas up top. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, such a skilled five. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
Here's Bibby. That one good for two. Bibby's got his first points in this one.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
To the wing right side. On deep, Adebayo hits the three-point bomb.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And you got to guard him closely from that corner, or he will burn you.
Bibby with it. Ayton a screen on Maxey. Bibby passes to Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, this is where you have to get Ayton the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
And Arizona with some changes. Beats checked in for Fry. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Gordon. And Kerr subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Boozer's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Mathurin. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. A nice shot by Pete.
And you can see how comfortable Pete is. He feels like he can score at will on that block.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kerr against Young. They set the pick. And it's McCollum in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Here's Pete. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Michigan State Spartans up by 7. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
We've got Mike Bibby. He's out there with Kerr. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Gordon. And it's Pete in at the four-man position. Hill is out there with Boozer. And it's Young. Then there's McCollum.
Well, it's little things like that. Getting the offensive board and converting, that's what has elevated Aaron Gordon's game.
And for Arizona, they've got Markkanen. Kerr is out there with Mike Bibby. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Pete in at the four spot.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Now, here's Kerr. Connects from three-point range. Kerr's got 5.
And that's his specialty. Kerr is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Bibby. Another 3 for Arizona.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
The 3 from McCollum bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is, but then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
And that's how you respond. Answer a 3 with a 3 of your own.
Here's Boozer. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And with supreme confidence in that jumper, Boozer does not hesitate off the catch.
And the Wildcats call time here. So for the Wildcats, Channing Fries checked in for Markkanen. Arenas comes in for Mike Bibby. And Stoudemire subbed in for Kerr. Young against Stoudemire. And a wide open look for Arenas. A three-pointer is right on target.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Jones for 3, sinks the triple. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On deep, Arenas. Boozer with the rebound. Now Young. McCollum outside. The three goes down.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from three. McCollum adding another three to his prolific talent.
McCollum there for the rebound. Stoudemire against Young. Jones outside. He drills the three.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
And the Wildcats call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
So for the Wildcats, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Fry. Bibby comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And Kerr subbed in for Stoudemire. Yeah, that goes in. Pete's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. For 3, a three-pointer, good.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
Kerr outside. He's off from 3. Knocks down the 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here is Gordon. 3, good.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And it's McCollum off the drive, and that one falls.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Arizona trails by 16. Kerr outside. Here's Pete. He's covered by Boozer. Got a piece of it.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Young outside. Gordon with the rebound. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it. But at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Stoudemire, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. 40 seconds left in the game. Williams against Green. Mathurin. And here's the 3. Here's Maxey. Now here's Green. Boozer, a screen on Mathurin. Green. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Edgecombe, Gerald Green out there with Adebayo. Then there's Maxey. And it's Iguodaro in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Duke, we've got Williamson. Irving is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Boozer. And it's Hill in at the small forward. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Now Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Shoots the three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Redick. Irving against Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
As dynamic with the ball as anyone in the league. Kyrie there earning a trip to the line.
And so Irving has both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Green. There's the drive. And Green slams it in.
Goodness, spiking it off the bounce.
Releases. Irving can't hit. Green with the ball. Driving to the basket. And it's Green slamming it down.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
And a deep three from Irving. They get it back.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Edgecombe. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Edgecombe's got 6.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Hill looking it over. And it's Hill with the jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now Edgecombe. He has 6. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Now a timeout called by the Blue Devils. Here's Foster. It's up a 3. The shot misses. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Over in the corner, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
Adebayo against Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Now here's Tatum. Iguodala grabs the rebound. And here's Maxey. .107 left here in the first half of basketball. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now here's Tatum. And he converts the layup.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Foster against Maxey. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first half of the game. And the new group getting ready for Duke. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bagley. Boozer comes in for Tatum. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Flag. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Foster. Pass to Edgecombe. For three. Drills the three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 9 points.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Michigan State Spartans up by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've seen Gerald Green really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Boozer is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Hill. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Irving in at the point. Hill has the open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Duke trails by 19. They've got Trae Young. Boozer is out there with Hill. Then it's Herbert Jones. Outside Boozer. Over in the corner, Williamson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
And the basket by Jones.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Here's Boozer. Boozer with the rebound. Young with the ball. Still scoreless. Jones from outside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Hill inside. He's against Hill. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard him.
Foster's checked in for the Blue Devils. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And with supreme confidence in that jumper, Boozer does not hesitate off the catch.
Outside Boozer. And another miss by Duke.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones from outside. The kick out to Boozer. Launches it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Timeout call, Duke. J.J. Redick's checked in for Foster. The drive by Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket.
Rolling to the rim like a freight train. Zion is a force on the drive.
Boozer. Boozer missing again. Here's Irving. And Irving throws it down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Irving's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Young against Irving. Outside, Jones. Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
Leaving no doubt. Boozer rocking that rim.
Boozer's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And a wide open look for Irving. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Irving's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Outside, Jones. Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Williamson kicks to Boozer. Pass to Hill, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And here's Hill for 3. Cans it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Young against Foster. Left side, Jones. From the arc, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. Cans the shot from the wing. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Pass to Flag. Tatum setting the pick for Flag. And Tatum out top the key. Top of the key jumper, no good. 51 seconds left to play here in the second half. Chalk up 2 there.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Evans passes to Waitner. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Jones has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.